Look at that smile. You dreamt about Lena again?
So, and you'd better think of something quick. We're nowhere near finding our way out of this sand.
This is a message for Jan Dolsky. My name is Agatha Wilson, and I have received some very unfortunate... I do hope you realize it is vital that we speak without delay. Otherwise, the board will have to qualify you. I cannot keep them hoping it is not the case for much longer.
What the fuck, Jan? What? They know everything. The board. But I thought we were... That is some deep shit you got Maxwell into. Do you even realize what... Stabbing him in the back like that? Without any warning after... Me? This is my last call. They've just... I won't be able to talk to anyone. Do anything. Not until someone comes for me. All I do is sit here in this tin can. You know, I thought you'd have... But no. At least... I hope at least... And that you bring enough for those bastards to share with us. But...
Jan, I called and... Shit. I know you're recovering from a fight or something? Look, I know I promised to keep Dr. Pulse, and the colleague I told you was helping me out with those and he convinced me that it would be out there, it might seem like you're making the right decisions, but from the outside, is it true that some of them went rogue and sabotaged your mission? Maybe...
Find me when you're done with those calls.
Good to see you. What do you use for filling?
Cool,
Do you know who you are? Your name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Our dormitory reminds me of my old residence hall. There was always a ridiculous amount of clutter.
Looks like the mess.
Yes, we've waited long enough for you to... But we need decision... What's the...
Actually, those messages from Earth didn't help. I have no idea what...
I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the tech... He knew that navigation system inside out.
He kept challenging me.
Now's not the time for regrets, Jan. And it needs to be right. We can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is the mission. You've decided to trust the corporation. Losing a part of the team in the... I'd hate to know it was... I did what... Using tabula rasa, but it looks... I'm sorry. As your... No need to blame yourself. Apparently... What do you mean? Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. But a captain? No. It was never possible. No.
You're right.
Oh, this...
What?
He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way. To manipulate the consciousness of an existing person.
You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that?
Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way.
Fine. What's the plan?
It's just... go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code.
Testing on production?
Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
All right, I'm activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about... Oh, right. My God. Is it over? Hello? Anybody here? Base has stopped. I should check outside. Ah, shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell? Hey, someone's there. Wait. Am I losing my mind? Damn it. What was that? Hey, is that a baby? What's going on here? I recognize this. You're no good. You hear that? No good. I built you. Mom. No matter what I do, you're gone.
Maybe you should have run faster.
What the hell? are you? What are you doing here?
I am you, Jan. Just different.
Am I dead?
No, you're just lost in the desert, remember?
But where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else?
You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here?
I just wanted to find a way out. I thought that maybe if I changed...
Changed? You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
That's not true. I wasn't waiting for anything. I took matters into my own hands.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do? My choices are real. My altars are proof of that.
Hey, wait, how?
How do you know what I'm going to say? Cut it out.
Cut it out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what-if business. Using your altars to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done.
Where's he gone? Oh, this is crazy. Lena, is that you?
Was a mistake. Why didn't you fight for us? We weren't meant for each other. I tried.
What is going on with me?
It's over.
Don't go. Wait.
I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
Lena! You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Not my fault you're caught up in their loop. In that big round base of yours.
I can still fix things with Lena.
Then what are you doing on the wrong side of a precipice? Can't you see you were never good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner's son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job, and a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your altars. Don't you think any one of them would be better for her?
Maybe. Too bad they don't exist. They never had to face real problems, real life. I did.
Did you? Can you even tell what's real? How many times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else. A version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved. Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
That's cruel. Why are you doing this?
Me? Jan. Didn't I already tell you that I'm you? Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
Hey! Please, don't go! What the fuck? No! Where are you going? Hey, you.
You can do it.
You're not cut out to be a leader.
Don't quit now.
I'm suffocating!
Run faster!
I need air! Help! I'm suffocating!
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
They were dead before you got to them.
Why did I survive and not any one of them?
Someone had to.
All this time and I still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
I think the corporation is up to something. Maybe they're secretly sabotaging...
What would they do then?
Well, maybe they're doing great business on these missions, getting government funding and bringing...
I don't think you really believe that. You see, I think that deep down, the answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information. And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
To optimize decisions.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what.
And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was...
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you are so focused on your mistakes.
I was busy making tough decisions and figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
And they're not mistakes anymore, are they?
My point exactly.
Still, I lost a part of my team.
Conflicts can open new, find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
Light? What light? Hey.
You look strange.
Looks like I'm back. It does. And you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected.
So, what happened?
I met myself. Another one?
No, not like you. He was me, but he knew things. Things I probably always knew, but didn't see somehow. It's called the subconscious, Jan.
Yeah, I guess it is.
So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting. I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here?
Yeah.
We should look for the rebels. The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive?
My subconscious seems to believe it.
Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light?
Doesn't the tur emit any light?
Probably. But In case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute.
What? Tell me.
Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection.
Oh, now you're confusing me.
That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it.
And follow it.
Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm and the your subconscious...
Oh, you never doubt.
Activation functionality met. Locating organic matter deposits. To the safer
Tá, e como é que eu faço isso? Não.
depending on the circumstance. To the safer activation.
Ajuste o sistema de navegação base para rastrear.
out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked. Our idea? Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we? Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle? We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far. Hello?
Jan, you're alive. Now, let's get you out of there.
Well, there was, but I'm back online. Are you?
Yes, I am. Dr. Maxwell will not be a problem anymore.
What about?
Mr. Pena displayed a reprehensible lack of loyalty to his employer, and he will suffer the consequences. Of course, he'd been Maxwell's close associate for a long time. We could have predicted that if one goes astray, the other... In a way, I can imagine how dealing with both of them might have had a I have to say, it breaks my heart that you let them pull you into...
Maxwell saved my life. And without his help, there'd be no repeat.
Let's leave those explanations, feasible or not, for... You should know, however, that Dr. Maxwell was trying to use you and the success of your...
Really? Or maybe it was simply...
No, of course. He probably presented him... I'm sure he never told you the truth about why we shut down his hideous experiment.
He and Lucas shared a...
Let me guess. Was it a heart-wrenching tale of how the corporation... It's not a version. It's what actually happened. Facts easily verifiable, if you ever had... Of course, the details of the case have never been disclosed to the public. No wonder. It would make the company look very bad if it ever got out.
So what happened?
One of Maxwell's test subjects, a soldier, ran away from him. Although the word suicide, he basically ripped himself to pieces with his bare hands. People were watching. Security cameras caught it.
What?
Exactly. Why? Turns out there was a lot going on in Maxwell. He altered people's minds as if they were machines. Made them switch personalities. Enforced inconsistent memories on them, only to erase them every time. The procedure left a trace in those soldiers' minds. Left them more and more confused about... His documentation revealed horrendous things. Records of overlapping flashes from contradictory realities. Nightmares, panic attacks, identity disorders. None of it ever reported by Maxwell. He kept the truth hidden so that he could continue his work, no matter what the cost. Driven by some irrational obsession.
Wait, so shouldn't he have faced trial?
Of course he should, in a perfect world. But when the stakes are high, nothing's simple, Jan. If you've spent years building a company's reputation, you can trust me. The situation was handled with utmost delicacy. The veterans were placed in mental health institutions, where they received professional...
Maxwell got demoted to
Apparently that was not enough to contain him. Given the first chance, he decided to resurrect his project without permission.
That's just sheer. I'm so glad I didn't.
He convinced you into enough wrongdoing. Creating those copies of your... It is a prohibited act, both by law and the... But I know you were coaxed to do it. And whatever your true motives, it did help you secure... That's why I am giving you a chance to redeem yourself. From now on, you're to follow my instructions closely. Mine and only mine. And we'll have no secret. Do we have a...
Just.
Of course. I'll need you to... 1. Construct a beacon for the rescue ship, so that they can locate you precisely.
And 2?
2 is a little more complicated. You see, the rescue team cannot find out about your...
What?
For safety reasons. You know how it is. The more pairs of eyes see them, the more mouths will need to be controlled. And if the public is to be informed about this byproduct of your mission, it is best that it happens by means of an official corporate. It's enough that your ex-wife knows. And now, also Dr. Paulson. It's
Paulson?
one of our top bioengineers. Don't ask me how Lena managed to get him involved.
I never asked.
Don't worry. We'll keep them both out of the way during your trial. But trust me, it's better for everyone if... So, you'll have to smuggle your...
How am I supposed to do that?
Remember, the rescue team will be fully committed to retrieving Rapid. They do not expect to find anyone other than you down there. So all you need to do is be smart about it and use their distraction to your advantage. Fail to fulfill those conditions and... I cannot
Seriously?
I've received information about the time of the rescue ship's arrival. They will land just before the sun rises on your planet. So, it will need to be a swift and well-organized boarding procedure. I'll contact you again shortly before they arrive. Start with setting up that beacon. And let's make history together, Jan.
Fodeu, mano. Que pariu, viu?
We're going back home soon. It's been a ride. I should look for the rebels. Huh. I always thought I'm a dog person. Only a few more days. I'm hopeful. You know? So, what? Just a little sad that we didn't make it as a team.
Functionality manual.
I was wondering, aren't we getting it? We are. It seems to be close by, but... So... Fine. Good. We don't really know what... Lured. You know... Look. It's the technician we're talking about. Whatever survival strategy he's boiled up, we'd better have... The only way to guarantee that is to locate... Maybe they left some... Just be careful. So, this is it. The last stretch. How are you doing? I'm pretty excited and anxious. I mean, you know, this is what I've been waiting for. Going back to Earth, being closer to Lena. We're so close. I need to focus.
To the safer evacuation.
Puta que pariu.
Would you like me to address that? Hey, man. Want me to lend a hand with this? Would you like me to take care of that? Would you like me to go there?
Those rocks, they're shaped like trees. What are they really?
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next? Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
That light. I need to get there.
Mano. Puta merda, viu? Fudeu. Nossa senhora.
Jan, could you check if we have enough food? Could you come see me? We need to talk.
You wanted to talk? Are you? I've been thinking about all this. The purpose of my life. I have to say it's not easy, even if you give it time. And there's one thing that could help me feel more grounded. My tattoo. Remember? First thing I noticed when I woke up. I'm really missing it. Man, I'd love to get me a tattoo as well, but... I mean, I'm useless at drawing. Besides, you don't really think we have the proper equipment. Come on, Jan. You're being creative about a lot of things in here. It was part of my identity. And what was it? Sisyphus. The Greek hero who rolled a stone up a hill over and over again. I can see why you identified with him. Being a medical aid worker and I did identify with him, but you see, my life took the form. For some time, I felt I was making a great effort rolling that stone up the hill, gaining ground in the everlasting race, when suddenly, something would always happen to diminish all those efforts. Make me loathe myself again. Drop that stone back to the foot of the hill. Loathe your... You say I should be proud. What if I told you there was nothing? What do you mean? One day, out of the blue, Dad just appeared in my office. I was a young doctor. Turned out Mom wasn't feeling well. And since there was a long waiting line to a specialist, he thought he could use my... You know our parents couldn't afford private health insurance, and going through the public system would take ages. So, Father thought I could sweet talk a scene. Huh. Or maybe he thought it would be a good opportunity to order. I didn't become a doctor to make my parents happy. I wanted to follow Edgar's. I was working for a community hospital. But I broke that promise. I did exactly. I failed them. And I failed myself. Are you out of your mind? You say when someone ODs in front of you and you give them a shot of naloxone on time. Of course, I was glad she lived, but still, I felt... That's why you went away to the other side of the world? I was confused, and I wanted to feel free, but she was the head of the charity organization I worked for. Long story short, I ended up destroying a family and blowing up a respect... Wow. So, please don't rub it in. Imagine carrying all that guilt inside of you just to learn that the only positive outcome of it all. Just give me my Sisyphus back, okay? So, the doc wants me to recruit. You think you could help? Oh, the one who rolled a rock up the hill incessantly. Not bad. I'm not a professional artist, but I wasn't bad at art in school, so... Or maybe the others have more experience in graphic stuff. So, the doc wants me to recruit. You think you could help? You've come to the right man. I took an art course during my postgrad. I think I should be able to come up with a... But of course, if you want to explore other options... So? Oh. Turned out we have some real artists in the base. Wow. Oh, that is nice. Thank you, man. Let's get it done.
Functionality then. To the safer evacuation.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Bom. Pronto, não. Fazer o quê? Estourar. Engraçado, esse planeta tem água, né? Tem água, tem vida.
Where my stuff landed here?
Opa.
Holy fuck. What's happening to me?
Ah, meu caralho. Nossa, perdi um dia à toa, que merda.
Hey, looks like we're running out of radiation filters.
I thought you'd like to know that I ran into a... Well, but... Huh? Shit. Can I...
Functionality manual.
Hey, the award we got for...
To the safer evacuation.
Só merda. Fudeu que eu tenho que achar metal, vai começar a quebrar tudo. Tem Raphidium. Um rapid não é o foco agora, né? Se eu precisar de rapid eu vou atrás. O negócio é metal, mano. Preciso de metal.
Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame.
Como é que eu me identificar logo essa porra? Mano, é pra cima. Vamos ver. Pior que é pra cá mesmo. Caralho, mano.
Would you look at that? I found my Boy Scout badge. Go fierce ocelots. Caralho, mano. O negócio é conectar aqui e pega ali no chão. É o jeito. O de rapid, mano. Vou botar normal logo lá e puxar esses pilotes, esses pilares aí. Outra mineração, bota isso normal aqui. Agora metal, gente. Precisa achar metal. Tire tracks. least I know which way they went. Detectors and cargo left. Maneuvering here must have been a nightmare. Looks like someone has already depleted this deposit.
Mano. Cadê o metal, velho? Caraca. Não achei mineral, não achei metal ainda. Tem mineral? Será? É o que? Ah, mineral, mano. Caralho. Meu amigo, cadê o metal, mano? Cheio de metal. Ah, achei metal. Caralho, mano. Tá, vai ser lá pra cima. Cheio. software se conecta com a base.
Can you check if we have enough food? Where my stuff landed here?
O caralho, viu? Longe que só uma porra, meu. Ei.
Hey, did you want to tell me something? Jan. Okay. What is it? Jan. No. No. Jan. Right. Oh. Jan. Yeah. I think I might even miss. What's so funny? Look at us. Here we are, light years away from somewhere out there. And believe me, it's got... Jan, I'm telling you, it's gonna be something to see. Huh. Yeah.
Os autores estão passando fome, tá.
Trajectory.
Eu tenho que puxar só Deus sabe como, velho, pra cá. Vai ser foda, mas eu vou ter que puxar essa porra pra cá. Gastar muito recurso.
That filter supply is shrinking, dude.
Olha. Por favor. luz só, mano. Entendi muito bem, muito.
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
Nem viu que eu peguei.
Those rocks look like they collapsed recently. There's definitely something on the other side, but I can't drill through here. Okay, this looks promising. The light. Almost there.
Depending on the circumstances, the evacuation.
Aquela porra dos postos de convívio lá em cima. O que é que tu quer, mano?
Hey,
Ah, é uma coisa dele. Ah.
Mission functionality. Shortages are detected.
I'm worried.
Tô sofrendo queimadura de quê, mano? Pelo amor de Deus. Vai, quem vai você. Tu, sei lá, mano, tu vai pra enfermaria, vai. Vai, leite de enfermaria. Médico, pronto.
Evacuation functionality.
Que é, mano?
I can see that you're in. What?
Necessary equipment.
Tchau. Eu acho que eu já explorei tudo. Tem um bagulho aqui, mas acho que não deve ser nada interessante não. Deixa eu pegar logo isso aqui, ó, velho. Vai dar uma merda.
That filter supply is shrinking, dude. I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Precisa mais coisa que essa. Tá colocando metal, ok. Metal garantido, pelo menos. Todo torto fazendo.
Is that a shelter? You okay? Seriously? That what you want to talk about? What the hell were you thinking? You got some guts to follow us all the way down here. I got the impression. Oh yeah? The light? Why else? I wouldn't have made it through the sands. Yeah, well... You're going to die. Our chances are better here than in the hands of Corporal. Now if you'll excuse me... What the hell is this site? What's it look like? That tour vehicle is good protection against radiation. Only a proper shelter. This place provides the perfect terrain for one. So that's what you're building. Yeah. And it's no picnic. So, why don't you get back to your base and just... Is there anything I can... Yeah. Do you have... That's none of your business. You don't have enough food. There's not enough of anything. I don't want your fucking help. Just... Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame.
help with this now. Hey, dude. Our repair kit supply looks very low. Hey, man. The fridge looks empty. My workplace is damaged. Should I work on this while you're scheduling repairs?
Why were we even arguing? It's so...
You do know we're running out of radiation filters?
Functionality then.
I found the turvy. All right. So, looks like it. But I was thinking that maybe we should share some of our supply. Of course we should. We can't leave our brother to...
To the Saber evacuation functionality manual. The quantum navigation system has been designed to direct you and your crew to the most
I found our rebellious party. They're alive. Looks like they have no bad intentions, just... What for? They're building a shelter. Oh, please. Spare me the details. They should be putting those skills to use here, helping us, not making a sophisticated... I found the tour vehicle. Yeah, but you look too... Good thing you're just...
Vamos ver ligando de ponta a ponta, né? Ah. Well. Opa! Caralho! Ah, meu filho, alguém trabalha ali. Vai. Vai você pra cá. Cadê? Curso de rapídio não. Vai você pra cá. Refinador. Trabalho aí, vai. Eu boto autônomo por enquanto pra ficar girando. Qualquer coisa na necessidade eu.
Hey, man. The fridge looks empty.
found the turvy. Good. Not much to tell. I talked to... You think? Yeah. And you know what else? We should all see this through to... You look hurt. What happened? Looks like I got too much Can you work? Don't worry. I'll take some if you...
You don't want to be near me right now.
Do we have enough to share?
To the Saber evacuation.
I know the urge to leave everything behind, but this feels a bit much.
Yeah. Leaving the base was a risky move. At least we know they have the turret. That's something.
Hello.
To the Saber. The quantum navigation systems have been designed to direct. The Saber evacuation functionality manual. To the Saber evacuation.
Porra de filtro de radiação, mano. Tira esse caralho desse filtro de radiação, mano. Aê! Meu Deus! Posto de avançado de minerais. Avançado posto. Nossa senhora. Se eu pudesse fazer pelo menos mais um áudio. Cansei desse bagulho aqui, velho. Esse filtro, pelo amor de Deus, aí. Foda-se inútil aí. Puta que pariu, mano. Só comendo comida, não fazendo bosta nenhuma. O que eu posso fazer, já? Cara. Vou conversar com os caras lá de novo, vai. Nada. Nada aí. Tá bom. disparos.
Don't you think we're running a bit low on food?
Evacuation functionality. It may not foresee some changes. To the sailor evacuation.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
seu trabalho.
What if I could have spent it with you again?
Jan, would you mind checking our food supply?
Nossa.
All right, beacon placed. Time to summon the rescue team. But they can't find out about my altars. What the hell should I do? I wish the technician were here. He'd probably have something to say. Maybe he'd just say I shouldn't hide them at all. Face the truth with my head held high. Why should we hide like some criminals? They should be licking our boots. It's a simple task. Think. You're supposed to be the one who can do it. Believe in yourself. Damn. That's what the rescue... What the hell is that? Ah, shit. Pretty sure this was not supposed to happen. Please. Can't anything be normal on this goddamn planet?
Evacuation functionality.
So, does that mean you finally talked to someone on Earth? Well, it looks like... Oh. Well, you have to realize that, it was a crime, in fact, and they just want to handle it properly. But, I'm not sure we need to worry about that just yet. The worst news is... What? I set up the beacon, but just as the light was going up in the air, suddenly something jammed it. As if there was... Are you sure you activated the... Yes, I'm sure. And the light got blocked by an invisible barrier. Well, we need to do something about it. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been in vain. It's not just about the beacon. If light can't get out, then a ship won't get in either. Yes. Right. Let's stay cool. I was hoping you'd... I suppose in that case, the conversation about smuggling us on board should be postponed. I suggest we don't mention it to anyone just yet, so as not to cause unwanted agitation. Right. Yes. Let me research whatever this barrier is. First, you will probably need them if we were to overcome...
I'm worried. Does the technician know what he's doing?
Evacuation.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's get this done. Is it very painful? That's the whole point of it, Jan. It worked. Oh, it's awesome. I need to show it up. Thanks, man.
Lena?
Yeah. It wasn't easy to convince them.
Right. About that.
What?
A better time to have a heart.
You talked to Agatha?
Yeah.
Look, I feel bad about telling her. I know you're worried for their... I'm not sure it's right to lie to people who, well...
You did the right thing.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, I hope we get to... I've had some...
I'm sure you have. And I believe we will get a chance to talk. You'll get back home safely with Rapidium. And you'll be all right.
Yeah. And Agatha said they don't intend to involve you in my trial. So... he's not gonna get in... Yeah.
Shit, I just, yeah.
Lena? Oh. What just happened? Lena?
Listen, we don't have much time. I had to find the previous connect.
Not safe?
You said Agatha told you Vin Paulson, but I never told her he was helping me. We worked in different departments, so even my team weren't aware. You were the only way Agatha could find out was if she was listening.
Damn. Do you think... I mean... What else did we talk about?
I don't know. But there's something you should know. The rescue team they're sending to get you out of there, maybe it's because of the Rapidium. But...
Military men. Wow. Agatha told me to smuggle my altars on board that ship. What if it was just a smokescreen?
Smuggle them? That's strange.
Just say what you're thinking.
It might not be about what the rescue team knows, Jan. If they believe they're safe, hidden in cryosleep.
An easy kill. That's what you're saying.
I wish I could help.
Maybe you can.
Really?
Lucas. Maxwell's former assistant, the guy in STC. I know he got... So... let's assume for a moment that I do manage to get... Maybe there's a way you could take control of the ship remotely. Steer it...
What about the implants? They can be tracked. Maybe I could press a wrong button or two. Things like that happen all the time.
Are you saying you could make the...
I could remove the devices from the database. That way, they...
Lena, you...
Yeah.
So, does that mean you'll try and contact Lucas?
I'll give it a...
Thank you, Lena.
Don't. Just make sure that ship can land and you get the hell out of...
I'm working on...
Good luck then.
Functionality
Why were we even arguing? It's so stupid.